Alright, I'm getting ready to convert this old dirty air tank into a water tank for my off-grid project. See how dirty it is? It's kind of a before picture. And once I get done with it, you won't know that it'll be a new tank, water tank. This is no air compressor tank. I'll wash it out, clean it out inside and out, repaint it, and I'll show you the results. Alright fam, this is what I have in mind. I'm getting ready to do some off-grid stuff. I'm going to convert a air compressor tank and make it out of a water tank with a pump and everything, and doing some solar kind of off-grid stuff in this episode. Stand by. Okay, here we go. I got this old air compressor tank. I believe it's a 7-gallon tank, and it'll hold 7 gallons of water, which is about 8.3 pounds per gallon, so roughly 60 pounds, maybe 70 with the weight of the tank after all is said and done. But I'm getting ready to do some work here. I got that's going to be my storage tank, water storage tank. Now this looks messy right now, but this is kind of the before video that I'm shooting now, and I'll shoot an after video. There's my solar panel. It's going to work. Everything's just a hot mess right now, but this is just a demonstration, letting you cats look at how it's going to be. This is the before, and it'll have this little pump on it. You know, I'm just kind of messing around here and just kind of giving you a rough sketch of it. But when I clean it up, get all this cleaned up, because this solar panel is going to be on this dolly, attached to this dolly, with the battery pack here is going to go on the back side here, and it'll be anchored down. So that'll be one unit in itself, okay? And then the pump will be able to, and this will be one unit within itself. And this will work great in emergency situations or just out camping situations, and it's going to be off the chain when I get done with it. I got my homeboy Benny. He's going to do some welding for me. I'm going to put a handle on here because it's pretty heavy, and I'm going to weigh it, and I'll have some I'll get into the technicalities of it here as I go, but I want y'all to ride with me on this one, okay? We're going to do this project together, you feel me? Can you dig it? Alright, here we go, fam. Alright, now the first thing I'm going to do is initiate a cleaning. I've already got this cleaning out the tank. I haven't got the I can show you on the bottom here. I rolled it over. I hadn't got the plug. The plug is still in here for now, but I'm going to fill the tank up. Actually, I cheated a little bit because it's already full. But I'm getting ready to. I'll show you how I'm doing this though. I'm going to turn this water on, and once the tank fills, you'll see what it'll do. See, it's already filled. So see it's shooting it out the top, and I got these attachments. They're not. Don't pay them any attention because they're not secured as like they need to be. I'm just basically kind of blowing the tank out. I know that it's full because it's coming out of the top, okay? And so I'm gonna release the bottom valve here in just a second, but I just want to show you how I fill the tank first, because it won't clean out all the way like that. You know, even if the water does run clear, there's still a lot of gunk on the bottom. So I'm gonna get ready to drain it. All right. Okay, as you can see, I'm draining the tank out from the bottom. This is just the first initial steps in cleaning it out or whatever. And I just undone the little screw doohickey dilly. I put it in my pocket. Let me see. Anyway, where is it at? But yeah, I'm just draining the tank out. All the thing you got in your pocket. And once that gets done, what do I do with the thing? Oh, somewhere. Okay, here's a little drain plug that came off of it, off from the bottom. Okay, now I'll turn the water back on. I got it already hooked back up again. So I'm gonna turn the water back on and just let it run until it runs clear. give it some minutes. I had to take this little tool earlier, and I had to go up under it, and because there was some stuff in there, and I had to really, let me just show you what I did. Well, I was kind of poking around in there. Any gunk that was in there, it opened up the hole. So now I'm gonna stand it up. Oh Lord. Oh, it's heavy. Okay. Now I'm just letting it drain, and I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna wash it all off and clean it all up, inside and out. And I'm going to, I think I'm gonna put me a little bleach in there, and a little detergent in there. Swoosh it around a little bit and let it set. Kind of get everything clear. But I got it hooked up here now. The water's on. It's kind of running through it and draining it out. See, it's filling up faster than it's draining. So now it's getting clean from the top to the bottom on the inside. That's kind of a good thing, see. All right. Okay. Now we're draining it. Like I said, once again, it's getting ready. It's going to fill back up. And now you see it's starting to shoot off the top. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the water off, and then I'm going to take this glass and put underneath the bottom to make sure the water that's coming out of it is clean, and I'll show you. Okay, now I'm putting the glass under here. Now you see, I filled it up. It seems to be pretty clean. Let's shine it towards the sun or somewhere. Can y'all see that? Get a good angle. My hands are still dirty because I've been working. But anyhow, see that? That's pretty clear. Now this is before I even treated it or put any bleach or soap or whatever inside the tank, because I want to get a thorough cleaning, and a thorough flushing. Should I drink it or not? I think I will. Look, I can't turn the camera around. No, I can't turn the camera around. Okay. Here's the water. I'm gonna be the guinea pig, so I'm gonna take a swig. Smell it. Still needs cleaning a little bit. It's cool though. It's all right. It's just water. Oops, I'm putting it in front. It's just water, but it's clear. Feel me? Look, it's clear. But I'm gonna still treat it and everything. And I got a strong stomach, so don't worry about it right now. But I'm going to still clean it out with bleach and detergent, and then flush it again. All right. Okay, now so I'm gonna start cleaning the exterior. I put some bleach and some Ajax, Comet, whatever, some dishwashing liquid, Ajax or whatever. I put it on the top. I'm gonna do the exterior, just kind of giving it a rough, like washing your car. All this stuff and gunky. Because I'm gonna paint it, family. But and I'm gonna take these little decals off also. But right now I'm just giving it a little rough, exterior tank wash. Whoa, tank wash. It's washing the tank, and I want y'all ride with me on this one, because we're gonna do this project together. Okay, let me go on this other side here. And this is just a start, just the beginning. We got to do this a whole lot of sanitation and make it potable or whatever the word is. Well, you can drink the water out of it in layman's terms. Okay. So, as I'm cleaning all this up, I'm going to turn the water back on. And I'm going to turn the water back on, and when the water spews out again, because I think it fills up quicker than it drains out. So I know this camera work is kind of tripping, and I hadn't put anything on the inside yet, but I'm gonna let it go ahead and fill up, and when it spills out, I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Okay, fam, now that it's spewing out again, I'm gonna take some of this water. Sound like I'm from Louisiana now. Take some of the water and just kind of, remember I still got the drain plug open in the bathroom. And I'm just going to kind of clean it off. And I'll take the hose, you know, and by itself and just rinse it off. But I'm just trying to clean it up a little bit. Okay? And I'm using the water that's already coming out. And so forth and so on. Okay, now that I'm getting ready to put the stuff in, I'm getting ready to plug it off. But first I want to take this and this wire brush inside of here and clean this rust out of the threads. Just a little old toothbrush, wire brush, clean it out of the threads. All right. Okay, now I'll put the plug back in the bottom. Just kind of screw it in, hand tighten, that'll be fine. Turn it back over and get ready to fill it with your stuff. Okay, I got this. I'm getting ready to pour. This ain't gonna work. I got my knee here because I'm only working with one hand, but I'm getting ready. Whoa. Okay, I put some bleach in there. I couldn't hold the camera with both hands, so I did it. But anyway, you can see the remnants of the Comet or the Ajax or whatever. I poured it in there. I already blocked the bottom out. So I'm just I'm gonna put a little bit of water in it and swish it around and kind of let it sit up there for a minute. All right. Okay, as you can see, it has filled up with fresh water with the bleach and the washing powder. The Ajax soap powder, liquid soap, and bleach in it. So I'm gonna just let that chill for a while, maybe overnight, I don't know. And or you know, just let it chill for a while. Let's kind of let it sit and kind of clean everything, the walls off and everything. I already kind of halfway did the exterior. Once again, I'm going to paint that blue. But I'm going to let it do that. It started shooting out the top, and it's getting dark. It's September the 9th. It's in the evening sometime at 8 o'clock or something. I don't know what time it is. But anyway, we just going to start our project again in the morning. Alright, good night, family. Love y'all. Okay, now that I got her all cleaned up, it's the next day, and I got it. I put the bleach and soap in it, let it soak overnight, and now I'm just got the final rinse on it. So I'm getting ready to, it's time to start putting the project together. You can now drink out of the fountain. Okay, fam, here are the fittings that you're going to need. I'm going to use for the tank. Here's, of course, this is for the plug for the bottom, to plug off the bottom. Okay, this is a cap here. It goes here, and I think I'm gonna put a gauge on it. I'm gonna try, you know, go get a gauge, pressure gauge to put on it later. Okay, and then you have the nipple right here, brass nipple here. It will just go into there. Okay, get it fit into there, and then this will actually go here, the receiving, you know, for the water hose to hook up to. Okay, now I like to use this, and this will be multi-purpose. The Y. You can put this part in here. Okay, I mean, you can fill your water hose. You can fill it like this with your water hose and everything. So, but once you get it filled, then you can put this on here, and this actually has a dual purpose. You got male and female, so that you can hook your, and see, you can put this on here, but I just don't like all this being all hanging all loose and stuff. But anyway, you can put the hook your water hose to here, to here, and fill it. And then you can, this will go out into your over here and to your pump. You know, your pump will draw it out from there, and I'll show you how that goes. And when not in use, you know, I always like to put the cap on it, and at this end I'll get a plug and put it on that end, you know. All right. Getting ready to do some welding here in the shop. Yeah, getting that welding done, y'all. Working on this project. Had Jimmy weld some of the latches and attachments for my solar panel. And just getting it all together. Alright. That's Benny White. Benny Gordon. That's my welding man. Welding all the projects. We're getting it all together, y'all. Okay, now that I got it painted, for the most part, I still got to put another coat of glossy paint on it. And got my handle welded on at the welding shop. And it's getting time to start putting some of these... okay, it's time to start putting some of these other fittings on. Now, as you see, I got this pipe here and plastic. This is called, let's look at this. It's called Shark Bite. I'll go through it. Shark Bite R, you can guys read R 3/8. Woofty woofty woo. Woofty woofty woo. All this on there. Okay. Okay, got that on there. Now, I'm going to put this in this hole here. Here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to screw this on here. Now, this is just a trial run. I hadn't got it precise yet because I got to put my plumber's tape around it and all that. But this is going to, this is how basically it's going to go. This is going to go inside of here. Okay. And as a matter of fact, I kind of pre-measured it, sort of. And it's going to go in there like this. Now that's hitting the bottom, but I don't want it to hit exactly the bottom. It's going to be up just a hair. But by the time I put this over it, and I got some silicone I'll put on it. And matter of fact, I'll show you what I'm going to put on it. Okay, this is what I'm going to be putting on it. Silicone. I'm going to be putting it once I get this set in the right length. This is going to wind up, you see here, I don't want it to stick up in here. I want it to be flush somewhere along in there. Okay, and then once I put the silicone around the, inside here, then I'll put it in here, and it'll wind up being one piece, right? And then I'll screw that in there with my plumber's tape. Remember, this other, it's hard for me to work with. What this comes off here too, but anyway. It'll be similar to this, what you're looking at there. So that way, once it gets filled, I can fill it, put water hose on it here, and fill it. And then I could also, whenever I put my pump on, I'll show you how that is, and all my other attachments. But this is the first thing that I'll do. I got it painted. I got to put another coat of paint on it. But this is what's going to seal this pipe with this, so that you'll have, see there, all that. That'll go in. That'll go inside here, so it can draw the water out. Okay. Okay, fam. Now that my paint job is done, it's dried, it's time to, and my silicone is set on my fitting here. It's time to install the fitting with a pipe into this. Now, but I'm going to put my plumber's tape on first on the threads before I screw it in. All right. Okay, now that my fitting is attached here, with the pipe inside of it, plumber's tape on it, and my overflow cap is installed. I'll take this off when I fill it, so when it overflows. And then here's my spool for my wire. Whenever I get ready to roll this up, I can roll it up on the spool. Now here is how I'm going to have my pump work. Okay, when I attach my hoses, well, I'll just show you. Okay, once I fill my hose for my water source, like this will go to the faucet, your faucet or wherever your water source is. And okay, just had a little pop-up shower. Okay, back to the deal here. You know, just say we're gonna attach this here like this, okay? And that will go to your from your faucet to your house, from your house to your campsite or your hookup, water hookup, whatever. Okay, or this goes out if you're gonna fill it with lake water just for washing, just for rinsing stuff off. But anyway, and then it will go from here. After you fill it in, you take this off, and then you take your hose and go from here. Now your outflow is going out. See, it goes this way, this way. Okay, so you'll have this attached to here, and then it will go, the other end will go here. Okay, so you're going to be sucking from your tank into your pump and out to your dishwasher, to your shower, or to out to water your plants or whatever you're going to use it for. So that's the way that's going to go. I haven't screwed it down yet, but I got the holes drilled, and I'm going to attach it and show you the rest of it. Okay, fam, now that I have filled my tank from the faucet, from the hydrant, with this hose here, I filled it up, then I took it off. Now it's time to attach this hose to my pump. I filled my tank. I took my overflow cap off so I would know when it's filled. Now I'm going to put my overflow cap back on. Now I may need some airflow to suck into that. I'm going to try to pump it with this on, and we'll see how it works. Otherwise, I may have to take it off to get some air. All right, thanks. Okay, fam, my project is finally finished, and I'm going to demonstrate it for you. But first, I'll show you how it's hooked up. I got the tank filled when I filled from the faucet here. All right, and then I attached the hose. I just got it wrapped around there so it's not flopping everywhere. And it's coming out it's sucking it out from here, taking it into the pump, and the outflow goes. And I got it hooked up to this nozzle here. I recommend you get one of these types of nozzles if you're out camping or something, because it has all kinds of settings. I got it on rinse, which in essence is like a jet setting, and I'll show you how that works. And then I like the one that has the shower setting. I'll just demonstrate those two for you today. Oh, and here's the power source of how I'm getting it. I got my solar panel, and like I said in the other video that I was going to attach it to this dolly. I've yet to paint it, so I'm going to clean it up and paint it for myself. But here's the power source. I got the battery in the box there, and I don't have my solar panel hooked up just now. I'll hook that up, but I got plenty of juice in the battery right now. But this is attached to it, and I got to finish screwing it in because I got to take it off and paint it. But I just to show you where I'm getting my power from. So this can go anywhere on the campsite. It doesn't have to be close to the pump at all. You know, I have a long cord here, so this can be near your camp kitchen, and this can be over wherever the sun is shining. See, the sun's over here now, so I can turn this. So you're flexible, and this will fit in your truck or your van, you know, when you're off gridding, you know. And this is very good for like emergency purposes and things like that. And if you have to necessarily draw water out of a lake just to have, you know, survival or whatever, you can boil it, because I'm gonna have it to where you can have water, heat your water from the bottom. And I'll just leave this open so when it starts steaming, you don't pressurize and blow up your tank. but this is a good little outfit, and I just made it from start to finish, and it's solar powered, and so it's kind of an off-grid setting. Now I'll demonstrate the functions. Okay, I'll go ahead and turn it on. All right, who knows it? And like I said, I got this set on jet. So if you're out camping, let me change hands here. I'm left-handed. When you're out camping and you want to clean some fish or something, or out in the deer woods or whatever, you know, it's perfect. It's got the jet setting on it. Now I'm going to show you I'm going to show you. It's got some, pretty decent pressure. Good for cleaning fish or your house or something. And then let me pause and put it on a different setting. Okay, now I have it on shower setting. So if you're out camping and you want to take yourself a nice shower, you can take your shower here, and it's kicking out, a good amount of water. So that's my demonstration. I would recommend this. Once again, I recommend this type of nozzle for your setup. It has different settings on it, and it works great at your campsite. All right, once again, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I know it's kind of lengthy, but I hope you found it educational, and maybe we can get up on some camping skills or some Bible skills or emergency type skills, and everything. And I appreciate you watching, and I'll have more coming soon. All right, love you all. Goodbye.